On this episode of Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor, you're going to meet my friend Jason Jones of Amy Social Media and Mary Knippel, your book writing mentor. If you want to be a six-figure entrepreneur, you've got to get your book out and your social game on. It's time to get drastic. Let's go.
With Toni Harris Taylor. Toni Harris Taylor. Drastic Results. Oh yeah. With Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah.
Welcome to the Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor show. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, getting your book out. Here's 4 of my 5 business books. Now, I'm going to tell you specifically the story of this book. Sometimes you have to take a drastic step to turn your life around. This was one of my first books, and it was very important for me to have a book. I had my first national speaking gig, and I did not want to go without a book. So the book was done within 30 days. Let me tell you the story. I hired a ghostwriter. And unfortunately, that ghostwriter disappeared on me. To this day, 9 years later, I have not heard from her. I looked for another ghostwriter, and I said, I need a book within 30 days. She said, huh? I said, girl, I'm drastic. We can do this. She said, let's go. But a couple days into the project, she said, you know, your story is great. I don't have time to develop it. She said, who else do you know that's taken a drastic step? I said, everybody I know have taken a drastic step. She said, will they do this, add their story to your book? I said, absolutely. So I reached out to these people and asked them to share their story. And the book was done within 30 days. My other book, Sort of Success in Sales and Marketing, 78 Tips to Get Drastic Results. Drastic is an acronym. So for 7 days, I set my alarm early and I wrote 10 tips in a spreadsheet for each letter in the word drastic. The book was done in 30 days. Stop overthinking the book. You need to have a book to inspire your credibility as well inspire other people. You have knowledge in your head and in your heart that needs to be shared with the world and will touch, move, and inspire generations to come. Stay tuned for our guests, Mary Knippel, your writing mentor, and Jason Jones with Amy Social. We're going to talk about getting your book done and then promoting it on social media. We'll be right back.
Drastic Results. Yeah. With Toni Harris Taylor.
Creating social media posts for your business can take so much time and energy. And yet with the pandemic, if you're not online posting, people think you're closed. Introducing Amy Social. Amy Social is the world's first AI app for small business that writes, designs, creates, and schedules every post for your entire month's social media calendar in seconds. Download it to your phone for free at getsocial.ai. That's getsocial.ai.
Realtors. Has the hot real estate market convinced your customers that they don't need to pay for your expertise? Anybody can sell a house these days, right? If you're frustrated defending your price as an expert realtor, I'm here for you. My name is Roberta Ravella with Ravella Coaching Group. I help you effectively communicate your value without begging or bragging or spending hours on social media. If you are ready to eliminate hustling for value while still helping your sellers and buyers meet their goals, all while still enjoying your life, schedule a discovery session here at robertaravella.com.
Drastic Results. Yeah. With Toni Harris Taylor.
Welcome back. So today we're going to talk about getting your book out. It's so important for entrepreneurs to share their knowledge. And it's real important because it will leave a legacy behind that will touch generations to come. My guest today is Mary Knippel. I want to make sure I said that right. Your writing mentor. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning. I'm so delighted to be here.
And pronounce your last name for me.
Knippel. We pronounce the K. Yes.
All right, very good. So, welcome to the show. So, how did you become the writing mentor?
Well, I had a life crisis with a health issue, and I decided I couldn't wait any longer for my book to be written. And at that same time, I realized that I was meant to be a catalyst for other women to write their books as well. And so many of us are entrepreneurs and we don't know the story that is ours to tell and ours alone. So I became the book mentor, helping entrepreneurs get their great ideas out of their head and onto the page so that they can write that book and grow their business.
Yeah, that is so critical. The book is the ultimate in credibility. And it also gives you something else to sell. Let's keep it real. We want to make money with our book as well. So I have written 5 business books and I've learned a lot in the journey. What do you think some of the biggest things, maybe misconceptions about getting a book out that business owners have?
Well, then it's going to be so overwhelming that they can't accomplish it, that they really don't have anything that is that significant to say because a lot of other people are doing their same thing. But what they have to hold on to is that their perspective is theirs alone and it's unique to them. And there's somebody that could learn from what they have done and how they have coped with it.
Absolutely. I think that most entrepreneurs think they have to write a 250-page novel that is going to take them forever. And I will tell you that all the books that I've done have taken 45 days or less. The thing is, once you set your mind to it, audience, you can get your book done. And why wait? As Mary said, she had a health challenge that motivated her to go ahead and get her book out. So, Mary, how do you help specifically your clients get their books out?
I use my 35 years as a journalist to ask them questions to help them go deeper and discover that story, that thing that they're not talking about that really is their why and keeps them doing what they're doing. But they think well, everybody has that. And the truth is, everybody doesn't have that. And it highlights their humanity and makes people lean into, well, this is how I know, like, and trust this person because they're revealing, they're becoming transparent about their journey and their struggle.
Absolutely. So, in what ways do you help? Are you a ghostwriter or do you just coach people to get it done or all of the above?
All of the above. I have helped people doing the interview process and loosen things up, let the muse go and inside and help them get it out. And so that they've built the confidence that their story mattered. I have also interviewed people and taken what they said and transformed it into a chapter in an anthology. And one of my clients said, I can't believe all of that conversation turned into this beautiful chapter. So it's meeting them where they are and helping them get to where they want to be.
Oh, wonderful. I love anthology books. I love them for a couple of reasons. One, you have multiple people telling their story, and their story becomes weaves together. And then also, you have multiple people marketing it. Because a lot of people believe that the hard part is getting the book out. But what is the truth about that, Mary?
The truth is you cannot have tunnel vision and think, okay, when I'm done writing, then my life will begin. No, as soon as you have that idea that takes form and you know your core message, you know how you're going to change people's lives with your book, that's when you start talking about it. That's when you want to get the visibility about, I have this message for the world. So writing an anthology, you're part of a community and you have all of that behind you. But you're still writing an individual story. So it's paying attention to the fact that writing is only part of the process. It is all of your content and you out there in the world, but you have to keep writing in the sense that you are showing up on the page to share it.
Absolutely. So now let me ask another very important question. You know, I'm all about marketing and sales. So what do you do to help them to get the book out into the world once it's done?
Well, I help them with their author's platform, and knowing that blogging is really, really important to have a presence on the internet. And if people can't Google you and find you coming up multiple times, they wonder, well, does she really know what she's talking about? And why follow her? So being visible and being strategic about drawing the conversation into what is relevant that your readers want to know about beyond your book. They want to know your journey, but they also want to know, how are you helping me?
I love that. I love it. And then once you have your book, you can then create a speaking platform. You can create workshops. You can create training. There's lots that can happen once the book is done. So books are a wonderful way to leverage your brand, show your credibility, open doors for you, get you something to talk about, and make some awesome money. So Mary, tell everybody how they can contact you.
Oh, I am at yourwritingmentor.com. That's my website. And I would love to invite people to schedule a strategy call with me, that they get that book out of their head and onto the page. yourwritingmentor.com/strategy call. It's as simple as that. And you'll go right to my calendar. And while you're on my website, if you want more writing tips, sign up for my list. I send a weekly newsletter where I give you ideas about what to write about and places that you can be connecting with other authors and just get confidence in your story.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So I want to thank you also from the bottom of my heart for investing in sponsorship of this show. I really appreciate that you saw enough in the show that you said, I want to participate and play in Toni's Playground. So thank you so much for that, Mary. And you are in California, and but you work with people everywhere, right?
Oh, yes, coast to coast.
Wonderful. Well, you rock, Mary, and this is the beginning of our relationship, and it's going to be amazing. Audience, remember, a book gives you instant credibility, and it helps you to be able to leave a legacy for generations to come. When we come back, we're going to talk to another sponsor, Mr. Jason Jones of Amy Social. We'll be right back.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Did you know that 76% of warm referrals actually close? Are you getting all the referrals that you want? My name is Toni Harris Taylor, and I am the community builder with Network in Action Northeast Houston. I bring business owners together to help them to build relationships to bring each other more leads. If you're interested in getting more leads for your business, contact me at nianortheasthouston.com.
Are you looking to own a business? Why not own a financial consulting business? Start your new financial planning business with a reputable company established since 1969. We support your success with business coaching, a proven money-making system, and an established ready-made audience that will need your help. Contact Marlon Johnson. Call 248-910-2670.
Have you ever thought about the true definition of success? Well, fortunately, there's no wrong answer. We all have our own ideas of what true success actually means. So don't let yourself get caught up in trying to live someone else's success story. I'm Mike Bush with JLA Realty, and I want to take just a moment to let you know what our idea of success actually means. It's helping to create successful, passionate, and driven agents, which give us satisfied clients. So if you're ready for us to help you write your own success story, go to joinjla.com and let's get to work.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Welcome back. We're here with my next guest, Mr. Jason Jones of Amy Social Media. Jason is out of Minnesota. He is a great friend of mine, and I just am grateful that he said yes also to sponsoring our show. So welcome, Jason.
Thank you, Toni. I'm so excited to be here. I can say I was on the show when this is like, you've taken over for Oprah's empire.
Okay, you speaking. All right, very good, Jason. You got connections to make that happen?
It's all
Anyway.
going to happen. We'll just keep this going, Toni.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for your support. So tell us about Amy Social.
Amy Social. Amy Social is a revolutionary application that's available on your phone and your desktop that's really making as a game changer for small businesses. What the pandemic has done is it's driven everything. If everything wasn't going online anyway, that's where everything was going, and it's accelerated it, right? So now we have there's hundreds and hundreds of small businesses that are like, I don't need social media. I don't need to be online. I don't need any of that. And now they really need to be there, or they don't look like they're open. And so basically Amy has automated all the writing of all the social media posts in balanced ways that create a great experience for those people that are getting and seeing those posts. And it's all done using artificial intelligence. So you can quickly in 5 minutes do a whole campaign for a month and not worry about it and stick with your handyman business or get back out there and do plumbing or whatever your business is.
I love that because I've looked at the Amy platform and it actually is very intuitive. You actually select what your business is and it will write the post for you. And I like it where you say it helps you to look like you're open for business, because so many business owners neglect the social media part and they feel overwhelmed by it. And so how does Amy take away the overwhelm for a business owner?
Well, so what Amy does is it fills that space to have regular, daily, interesting content going out onto your channels. Because here's the thing, it's not about how many likes does it get? Is everyone commenting on it? That's not what this is about. This is about Facebook is being used to search for services and businesses. These platforms are search platforms, not just are people following and interacting. So when somebody looks up coaches and they see Toni there and they go, what's Toni up? And then they look at your page and you haven't posted anything ever. They go, well, she's probably not in the business anymore. So it's this basically really covers your bases so that there is good relevant content. So it's not either all sales or it's not just all fluff. It's an assortment of inspiration, some engagement, a balance of these type of things. It's part of an overall strategy. It's not the only one, but it can make a tremendous difference. There's one handyman business that started posting and he had never posted before. And his calls literally went up because people started noticing, oh, there's a guy, right? They actually started seeing him. And this is what's really possible.
I love that. So social media is the big beast. Everybody is marketing on social media. They think it's the end all be all. So what is your response to that? Is only posting on social media going to get clients in the door?
Well, I think you know the answer to this one, Toni. As long as you've done business coaching, there is no end all be all. There is no silver bullet. Now you don't have to worry about it. Business is constantly changing and evolving. It's what makes it fun. And so this is just a solution that takes some part of your business that's really time consuming and really essential to the people being aware of your availability and your participation in your sector, and takes that and allows you to do that in very little time at all. So it's included in an overall strategy. This is going to, in a very cost-effective way, be able to move you ahead and move you ahead of others as well, especially during this time.
And I know you've spoken to me about this. Amy has a great affiliate program for people who are working with small businesses, perhaps web designers, social media managers, etc. So tell us a little bit about the affiliate program, so that if someone is watching and they're in that field and they want to add Amy as an offering, tell us more about that.
Yeah. I'm so impressed with what the founders have done with Amy, because they began using a multi-level marketing platform, and then they abandoned that. And what I appreciate is how they have learned to basically make the revenue sharing like really business friendly, while at the same time bringing this like really innovative and disruptive platform to the web and making it available to help people. So it's as simple as this. You use Amy, Toni, you really love it, and you're using the Pro Plus, which is there's two plans. If you're using the top tier plan, you just go and unlock your link, and then you can start sharing that link. And for every customer that signs up then and uses it on a monthly basis, you get $30 a month for that person. Really generous commissions, right? Mm-hmm. And there's even an additional tier. But the thing is if you're a coach and you love this app, you can share this with your clients and share it out in the world and take part in the success as well. And the thing I love is that it's just reoccurring. It's not like a spiff, like, hey, thanks, Toni. Here's $20. Find another customer, right? It's every single month. So that can really grow to be a substantial side stream of income. And as you and I both know, in when you're in small business, multiple streams of income is the way to go. But the hard part is how to do it without it being multiple time-consuming business growing activities for all of them. Suddenly streams of income can look like 10 distractions, right? Yes, so if it's a good fit and somebody who loves the Amy app, this is a really good way to bring in some additional money or make it a focus. I'm excited about the business development I'm doing with them.
Well, I love it. And on a personal note, so I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Yeah. So Jason and I met. We were both part of a group of business coaches, and that's how we met, and we kept our relationship. And I visited Minnesota and actually stayed at his house with his beautiful family. So great. And so Jason recently lost his wife, and he's taken some drastic steps as a result of that. And I just want to say to you, Jason, I admire you. You are an amazing dad. You are making big things happen in spite of life, and that's what we do as entrepreneurs. So congratulations for not quitting, putting your head in the sand and keep moving.
Thanks.
Tell everybody how to get in contact with you.
Well, I'm pretty easy to find. You can find me connected to the Coaching Hour. If you're interested in checking out the Amy app for a 7-day free trial and take a look at it for yourself, see if it's something that you're going to love, just go to getsocial.ai, or reach out to you, Toni. You always know where I'm at. So we could connect up that way too.
I appreciate you so much. Getsocial.ai. You are an amazing person, and I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. And thank you so much again for being a sponsor on the Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor show.
You're welcome. Can't wait to ride this rocket.
I love that, a rocket. We'll be right back with my final thoughts.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Whether you're looking to connect with customers, find new ones, or sell more of your awesome stuff, Constant Contact has powerful email marketing tools and more to help you do more business online. Power on with Constant Contact. Try it free today.
Are you a busy business owner that feels invisible and you are not making the money you deserve? My name is Toni Harris Taylor with Drastic Results Coaching. I'm a leading marketing and sales coach who teaches service-based entrepreneurs how to magnetically attract their ideal clients to make more money now. If you are ready to get drastic results in your business, contact Toni at 713-387-9273. Remember, take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Welcome back. Wasn't that an excellent episode? We met Mary, who is your writing mentor. Remember, books give you extra credibility, but more importantly, it leaves a legacy. Do not die with books inside of you. Leave something that will help generations to come. Then we met Jason. Jason is with Amy Social, and also he is a coach with the Coaching Hour. Jason is an incredible person. You just do well to connect with Jason because he's a giving spirit and he loves to help. Remember, sharing is caring. Share this video, share. You have my permission. You don't even have to ask. Share everywhere. And then if you want to connect with me, go to drasticresults.com. Again, it's drasticresults.com. I want to also thank our sponsors. Please support our sponsors. I want to give a shout out to Star Babatune, who is with Own Your Stage. She helps you get your story out so that you can make better connections, have clarity, and more conversions. Then, if you are a real estate broker and you're looking for, or real estate agent, you're looking for a new broker, go to joinjla.com. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube. YouTube is where it's at, and I am really trying to grow my subscribers. So please go over to YouTube, and you can get it from my website, drasticresults.com, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor. And remember, take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow. Bye.
Drastic